Eye n'Ensoko TV oboroso bw'umugusi.
Manjito murigeria wigeta sengen Soko TV nigolireria balire na wika Chinsa Isano na Ibere chia bono mugaso chinga kina kwaliganiria Amayia ancestra yobwenge karansoike rinyole muna tonyare to kwaligania na ndinyole muna butamba semitanda yaitere kerero no kunyara gwo kwimanya egati yali atwa kwaliganire inaye kwanyara gwo kwimanya nganiki kigendete kwenekiwa kora Chinsemo hura butame nchingoro kodeana ndemo na kwaliganirie emesa ya Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere. Manjito murigeria tuguchaka bene ni amateyemo kurwase kinyoro gya kinyorora ye wodi utuka wodi ya bomaliba bunge ya bonchari county ya Kisii hegendete kulira obwene bumwanchuobo asirieta Denis Onditi gusabo kwa biro manjito murigeria tuguchaka bene amateyemo kurwase kinyoro gya kinyorora wodi ya bomalibe bunge ya bomanchari county ya Kisii ndigendete kulira obwene bumwanchuobo asirieta Denis Onditi bimyaka 50 35 yo togitega tigerutwe chingoma chintindi n'abantu ba community policing na maiga yaye gusiria obugoma bwaye asenya gitari chinga kibali kumuikia asenya gitari eyo manjito murigeria turakurora egatie chinkwana chiri baba bakurwa
Tankuru kuteresia kirubu omwana noyo igokwete bono yarenge igoro mambirende mwana oyo gana kajaka rushuko mwaje gaigana babata kurite nyono murango aye bakamubwata bakamuira bonekero bamuire gitu muinari ntobegete kwirinda ororo ntobegete obisiororo bono kagenda njese nachiete kanisa yani ngochiko gochanga tengo mwana ugabwatu yani oiru chire oitu ororire naitu gaki ngochiko minyoka Kanyoro mwana ne gaitiri bubiyani aitire kwita ile maiso iguru mwana ndari kunyara kumusikanya na magoko kaniki bakantu bakamongira ne pigi gaki na bwate beza ana bandi bakamuberekane ke tamba bakamuikinya gitari nyangena bakomoikiororo okamenya gitari bakamubekera amaji tukara mangaki nguwe nari gaki ngora mukiari hakinga yayi ugure ngagu mwana no ugure gaki Ngego mwana no kuriga chingo tabe serikali yankonya gaki natigere busa timbu yatikende nyora gaki bakachinta kana cheya tigire no chira igege moneno nyasao nankonye
asa marieta ngoro kurenjina bosibuli Onditi oyo sirete no mwana omito nabona chietororo nkanyora bamobule girobisi ona gera bamobule tobisi bakabasogi bakangya kubaita bakabaita ogochiko goikororo no morayo go baita gero goikororo iyago kobeka chimbero gobori ono monto gwetega ogotogwatera Chinsa kwaro gwa ikuno bwaba gwatama amana na babaitete bakabaita yani bakabaita bakoyo amachinguru chikabora agotarira egero baitete momuro yo minto mono nera baitete mono bono gero bagorete bakamanya gondangeri bakataba njubo gori emesigo yaino amana njikaganda mbogori omwana ori tari konyara goikaransa tari gotenena tari koramuki amana ngabogori ngatema gobogori omwana omito ngaibekaireko ngangya gokururi gesie kiye mesaro muyomo gakona gachaka mbwatisi tokamobogori okamoikie para tokanyore bibiye kamobogori ekamoira nyagitari toga ikanyagitari akabekerwa amaje ekarabe kerwa maje gachisa saa 2 akaegwenda agere ekanga gosoa ego ikasa 3 togakirwe simingo okure kagia serikali na rerire asemore gakimata kanya akio mano mitero rekane gaki ngabagari gaki
kera gwituri kosa kubute bwabwate edio ni omuntu abwatsinige 3000 abatabunga bagatabankwira imbale kile bakai bake no sio koirani lakini mono tro chochiro kule bakabetera dibono bakatumike kubakena na mono bakabaita ara inabwate
ngote baka kinche etobwatsi tonyoro bwene bo mwana bunaitire kakia bana banyore kiara na bana tigana bake
Manjito murigeria na rayo kurwase kinyorogia kinyorora lakini chinga kichinde tugosinywa hayo tugokwana nigo tugusabe familia yo nyoro bwene bwabo nabigo pore sana soko musiria omwanchirino kurene tugusika mutwe muri wense omusike William Samuel Ruto niga kwanire gorio kubwatirana wense ya Kenya nabigenseria ya South Africa chinsemo nabigo niga bakagukwanira buna chinse ikiranyare kubwatirana iryo kwenekia amagenderero.
To our growing ties. We have today witnessed the signing of 6 instruments on trade facilitation through cooperation in standards, regulation, and metrology, on shipping and maritime cooperation, and on partnerships in gender equality and women's empowerment, technical and vocational education, arts and heritage, and sports and recreation. On trade and investment, we noted with satisfaction the upward trajectory of our bilateral trade, which grew from US $590 million in 2024 to $650 million in 2025, an increase of $60 million or more than 10% in a single year. This momentum must not only be sustained, but we must also accelerate. We acknowledge that real obstacles still remain, including tariff and non-tariff barriers, limited market access, and regulatory constraints. We therefore directed our trade ministers to dismantle these barriers by fully implementing the directives of the 7th Joint Technical Committee and Trade Committee. We further agreed to harness the Tripartite Alliance and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area to expand access, reduce costs, and unlock the full promise of intra-African trade. Ladies and gentlemen, we took stock too of robust investment flows over the past 5 years, with enterprises from both countries now present across banking, telecommunication, fintech, logistics, education, aviation, and retail.
Hase enseme yoboigo nigaigere bwaga chwensemo yabaruire bwa Ebola imense chinga kiboigo atebire bunensi ya Kenya nigo yagachire chinseme 23 icho chira chikubwa tukobo bwenya nabego kubarigereria aba Kenya baratware ebinyinyi gose ebimanyero byoberwa irobo bwa Ebola.
Ebola is a pandemic that is not confined to one place. And just for context, there has not been a single reported incident of Ebola in Kenya. Just for context.
Yes.
So the big debate is going on, but it is that is the correct position.
Absolutely.
Number 2, the Ebola situation in Eastern DRC is a source of concern for any country, including Kenya, that is mindful of matters health of its citizens. And the responsible thing to do when there is reports of such high-level infectious outbreak in a region where we have thousands of citizens, Kenyan citizens in DRC. We have soldiers in DRC. The most responsible thing to do is to prepare for any eventuality. And that is what Kenya has done. We have prepared ourselves adequately. We have taken command of all our entry points. We are doing testing of every person coming into Kenya from anywhere near that region. We are testing close to between 2,000 and 3,000 people from all our entry points every day. We have mobilized resources, testing kits, reagents, and all manner of people. We have trained thousands of staff, health staff, to be able to handle that situation. We have now isolation facilities, 23 of them across the country, in different parts of the country. And one of the facilities that has now raised a bit of controversy is the facility we agreed to set up in conjunction with the Americans in one of our military air bases.
Bungo kiarundi ni nyoro ubaigerera boro kiasiskuru kubwatikana noko mubasukana bwemerero gendete kwenekiwa asiskuru ao nigaye bolirie aboro kyan naboigo abaiboli kwenekia munango twara bali chinga kina boro kiwa ekero bara asiskuru na chinga chabo chinga kiboiga bolia serikali kwenekia munango chire goikirania aborokia eganga yabo naboigo nigaba bolie bananyale kwenekia bunango bekabali mero byo kwenekia bunango chabali gwetanga neme basukana yemerero ase Chiskuru.
There are schools that are already at home, especially boarding schools. I challenge all of us as a Republic of Kenya. It is time we recalibrate our national values. Whatever we are seeing in our schools is communicating something about the values that we have as Kenyans. And right from school, it is important to avoid the kind of things that are happening. Even as we do remedial measures to curb them, it is time now to know that we need one overarching values as a country. Kwa sababu hii mambo ya kuchoma shule na ya migomo, we have seen it most of the second terms. And clearly, it is not isolated. There is something we can learn about that trend. And one thing that comes out very clearly, we have abandoned our values. Maybe politics have become so dominant in our personal lives and in our communal lives and our social lives that we are departing from being Kenyans, from being human beings. We are becoming reactive every time.
Nabigo manchito murigelia nigo baraibechi kanisa beso kiena kugikiria omuswada we finance bill wi omwaka oyo no mwaka gocha asibabulira serikali kwenekia buna kubarigereriere abakenya bonsi angemona abakenya bokonyora wainse chinga kiboigo babulira serikali kwenekia buna gochire kuligeria omuswada we finance bill hirenyareke go bakonya abakenya.
Hii mwananchi wa Kenya kwa sasa bali amebakiza ni kuva kula kitu kingine. Bali amepakiza. Sasa nini mnaendelea kuongeza? Sasa nisikia tena chai, juzi mliongeza mambo ya chai. Mkulima wa majani chai. Mumeongeza tax juu yake. Sasa mmefikiria anaenda wapi? No please. Angalieni watu. Mlisagua ni hao watu. Na hawakumchagua wakijua ya kwamba hivyo ndivyo mtawapeleka. KRA. Ukienda sokoni KRA. Kwa hivyo ningesema watu wapunguziwe mizigo na hata majani chai, kahawa, tunaona hiyo mambo yote inaweza kuwa na sinda juu ya mwanadamu.
Na nataka kuappeal kwa wabunge wetu wanapojadilia ama wanapoangalia mambo ya finance bill na wanapoenda kuipitisha wasikubali hata kidogo kutumbukisha.
Nabigo manchito murigelia nigobone ya mateyemo kurwase county ya Machakos ya sabiro bwene bwabana babo batatu abo babete bagoitwa goika gusambwa na gusiria amagimabo asegotebekana buna bana bo nigo bakageire koiba epigipigi kolende abana boda boda bakababwata na kubasamba goika gusiria amagimabo
pale na ile mambo tumeona. It is very evident that our boys were maimed, killed and burnt by malicious people. And therefore, as a family, because this matter is under investigation through the police officers, we want to leave it at that. And what we are praying is that we need justice for the families, because to lose such young lives, it is very traumatizing.
What I demand is, I demand justice for these boys, nothing else. The people who are carrying this investigation, we need less. What we need is justice for the 3 boys. We are neighbors, just neighbors. They have been born in these Machakos. They went to school to Machakos. They have grown together. Why would they be killed? We need answers.
It is alleged that these boys were killed and burned because they were thugs. And according to the family members, that is not the right information. We want to request that the right information is put and it is known to everybody, because these boys are known not to have been thugs, even though the report which went round after they were banned is that it is thugs or thieves who were stoned and then burned and they died. So we want that information to go in the record, and then it is put right in the right way.
Naboigo kiombe kemo kiabagaka kurwase county ya Kilifi nigo bagachire umubwekano yemekatilili wa menza asibatebire n'enchira yemo yoko balenta abatari ase county ya Kilifi naboigo n'enchira yemo yoko munyura buno musubati nando murai orwanire tensi ya Kenya irinyore obosibore
with the board, and one of the key things is to visit the site and also share with the governor how we can come up with a memorable monument in the history making. Secondly, we have discussed with the governor and we want to see how we can project to do that monument and also secure that site as a historical site for in terms of our heritage.
It will both serve as a gateway for our youngsters and people to learn something of the history of the community, but also properly planned can also be part of the tourist attraction. The way you go to get the ruins and talk about, you go to Vasco da Gama in Malindi, everybody visits Vasco da Gama when they come to Kilifi. Only that pillar at the beach. So putting together the history of Mekatilili and where the site will be and properly organized can be part of tourist attraction and also a learning center for our children in schools.
Na wekera womanjito murigeria wigetasengia Soko TV na okubutera magia Chinsa Isano na Ibere kurinde buna butambe yende gucengere merubire itumi getasengia Soko TV nero rusubo mugusi buna butambe tobe tokumera nae Chinsa Isano na Ibere naboigo tumera nande ase ensemo yomukubyo murubire ni bayo masesine chingaki togo chikusanga nayo mwanchito murigeria kurinde asubona twaro mwasumia nabe batiko ya masesenia anosia sore na butambe chende anandemo.
Eye